Super Saturday is the CC show with the WNBA team. We bringing our different sips from the WNBA. We sipping on what the news, the hottest things is out there. Today, I am Coach Coleman, champion mentality. Be great. In your preparation, become excellent. And always, who else we have in the building?
What is up, fam? What's up, fam? It's your favorite auntie and uncle tendencies. We in here on a Saturday giving this thing to y'all. Listen, we just love talking hoops. It's the CC show. Let's go.
Okay, CC show. I know Auntie Seth. That sounds like a
I don't
good.
know. You know what, Coach? I don't know if they ever seen me this early live. So good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. And good morning to y'all. What's good?
Cereal, and some of y'all
Man,
still
you up?
watching cartoons. I know some of y'all still watching cartoons.
They watching cartoons. They running errands. They outside with it, Coach.
Outside.
They outside with it, Coach.
They
We
outside.
grinding. Let's do it.
Do it. What was your all right? So before we go, what was your favorite cartoon? Your go-to?
Oh, favorite cartoon. Favorite cartoon. You know what? I didn't have a favorite. Well, let me see. I didn't really have a favorite cartoon until I got grown, and it was the Boondocks. Right? It was the first couple seasons of the Boondocks. Before that, I did them all, like the Jetsons, the Flintstones,
Smurfs.
But I grew up on the Cartoon Express.
Okay.
Right. So USA
USA
had Cartoon Express.
Yeah.
So you had like Inch High, Private Eye, and Grape Ape, and a whole bunch of people that you don't even talk about no more. Groovy, what's good? Good morning, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good morning. We are talking hoops for a minute here, y'all. What's going on?
Morning, Groovy. What's up? Hey, Dan Barry with Dan Barry. CC show. This is the WBT. The first sip we want to bring to you today, real quick, is Angel Reese has sweet reunion with LSU coach Kim Mulkey. Also, that was a game where D.D. Richardson played for her as well at the Mystics games, right? Here's my question, Seth. Is that trying to do collateral damage from all the suspect things she had, not being active, not being proactive, kind of not being, supporting her players? What do you think? I put that up there because I said, man, that it looks a little sus to me, a little suspect. What's your thoughts, Seth?
So, and y'all gonna be surprised about this. I'm giving Kim some grace right here. Because I gave her the blues. I gave her the blues.
I gotta say it for you go. Kindu L. Okay, you guys.
Kindu L. What's good? Hey, we putting this work in. We gonna grow this platform, fam. Let's go. Eagles Brother 92. What's happening? Good morning. RC in the building. What's good?
All right. Listen, so
if I'm the hardest working lady in show business, y'all gotta be the hardest working. Y'all gotta be the hardest working fam, because y'all show up every time I cut this thing on. I love y'all to life. I appreciate the support, y'all. Each one invite one. Let's go.
So this is the
first sip.
Our first sip of tea from the WBT we're talking about. Our first sip is about Mulkey showing up at the game. Is it real or pretend? What is it? What you got?
So, I think people are gonna be surprised. I gave Mulkey the blues all season. I think this is Mulkey trying to change something, right? I think it's genuine with Angel. I think it's genuine with Big Foe. Now I've had other people that have followed Mulkey way longer than I didn't pay much attention to her. I'll be honest, I didn't pay much attention to her outside of the things that I heard when she was at Baylor. Started paying attention, a little bit more attention to her coach once she got to LSU. But with the way that she handled Simone, with the way that she showed up for Angel at the draft and here, and with the way that Angel and Big Foe talk about her, I have to say that it's genuine with them. I gotta say, I think that when you know better, you do better. I think that she's had some realities put in her face by being down at LSU, and I think she's trying to do better. I think that she's been inspired to change by some of these ladies that she's had come through her program. And so Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm buying that one. I'm buying that one.
Okay, I got 50-50 on that. I feel like
Okay.
it's a little bit. I agree with you on when you coach so long, you have some type of sentimental attachment to players because you spend so much time to them. But then I believe that some of her personal political um, beliefs gets in the way of her coaching as effective as she could. And when and so, and that's called being human. And that's called having natural biases, right? We're not talking about what she politically believes, and we're talking about when that shows and when it becomes evident and it kind of murkies the waters, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
question someone's intentions. And so therefore, I still feel when it comes to that, I still feel even if it was me in a position, you hold people accountable, hold their feet to the fire. So, also when you get to the sunset of your career, um, you might solve, some things you might see differently from when you started to when you're ending. So that's the take I have on that. All right, we're gonna go on, and you had a sip for us. What's your sip?
I'm talking Asia. I'm talking Asia, y'all.
Asia.
And I'm only talking Asia.
And one moment we'll say, "Hey, Ashy,
Ashley, what's good?
knuckles,
What's up, Ashley? What's happening?
wicked, wicked, wicked." All right.
Not with the Ashley been rocking with me a long time. What's up, fam? RC in the lab, Moki coming around. Wow, okay.
All right.
I'm talking Asia.
So now we got
Um,
our next sip is Asia. What we got on Asia? Set.
I mean, what we don't have on Asia. We were talking about it a little bit coming get as we was getting ready to start the show, y'all. Asia's having a historic start to this season. Every time I look up, she's putting up another historic stat line. Against the Wings, Asia went 36, 12, and 6. I keep saying Asia going forward. Asia, uh, every time I think I've seen her go as far as she can go, she continues to amaze me. I'm so proud of this young lady for everything that she's doing. Like I already told y'all, I call her Miss Two Time. Can she be stopped, Coach?
Only if you double team her, and only if you use up most of your shot clock. But even then, um, I felt that last night's game she didn't have enough help from the perimeter from guard play to get him over that hump. They made 3 or 4 runs in the second half. They made some defensive changes that helped them slow down the momentum. And in the first half, transition, Seattle was getting buckets in transition offense. They were just outrunning them down the floor and getting their first quick look for a layup or for an open jumper. They was running some weave to some screen action to stretch it out and cause switches and cause mismatches. And so that's really what you want to do because on a pro level, you want to cause the mismatch. You want to exploit the matchups. So last night was the matchup thing. So I think she did what she was supposed to do last night. And then you know, we're looking for the supporting cast last night, and they just didn't. They didn't have enough gas. The other players, they didn't have it in them. I mean, that's just a reality of it. Some nights. I don't think Aces played bad. I think the other player, when you're coming off a tough game, um, when you're coming off a tough game, who you played the day before that, in between, they only had one day off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's no excuse. It's just a reality at
I
some
think
point.
I think what's blowing me away is just when you think she can't get better. So for her career, she averages 20 points, 8.8, about 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, almost 2 blocks. This year, through 8 games, she's averaging 28 points, 12.3 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.9 steals, 2.6 blocks, shooting 50% from the field, 30% from three, 83.6% from the free throw. Is she the MVP?
So far, she is. I don't hands down.
I think so.
And that's not because I favor her because what coach she comes from a program. I just think it's just evident. Like the proof is in the play.
So you know that we call her mother. Um,
Mother, mother.
um,
So
she she putting belt ass on everybody.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
mother. So I guess my T is
Uh,
she is still the best in the world. Like I don't, people are starting to, as we get ready to go into Paris, and I think it's important that she's doing this right now. Not only because of what's going on in the WNBA, but for the world stage. For the world stage to understand who's coming. I mean, that's my tea. If y'all didn't know, Asia Wilson is the best in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
And
leave no doubt.
Developing a 3-point shot. That's
developing the 3-point shot. She maybe, I don't know, she might be writing another book in between practices. I don't know. There's nothing that she can't do. But that was my tea for this morning. I'm just so impressed by her approach to this season. With everything, with all of the chatter that was going on around her name, she's continued to show up. And I love the way that she's taking the narrative and flipped it, and she's using it to help build out her platform and her brand. So it goes all the way back to of course I have a shoe.com t-shirt.
That's right.
Of course I have a shoe.com.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And I wanted to call that out as, and I know T is usually some other stuff, but for me, the T today was just, she is that one. She is that one. Asia Wilson is her.
This is why she's hot.
This is why she's hot, and this is why we watch. This is why we play, and this is why we Gamecocks and Aces all day.
Yeah.
That was my T for this morning to get started, Coach. Let's roll.
Okay, before we go to the team, we want to just run up to like 16. We want to acknowledge the fam because without you, there's no us, and we appreciate you and love you the most. It's love, fam, and basketball. Here we go. We have good morning. Is that Shantae, Michelle?
Oh, Shantae Michelle, what is good? Happy B-Day, Alyssa Peely. Let's go. Alyssa Peely, happy B-Day. What's happening?
The bird app is chirping early this morning. Sess over at Team USA.
Oh, I know what they chirping about.
Okay,
what they chirping about.
Drop it. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what they chirping about. They mad about the roster. They looking for CC on the roster.
I'm sure the roster.
I need to know.
Yep. Kick ass and take names. Liberty, Nick, Simarov. Okay, tell us how you really feel. Yeah, they're playing well. They got a good groove. My question is, can they keep that coming off Olympic break?
Who, the Liberty?
Yeah. Liberty.
My thing with the Liberty, since we just keeping it T, who cares what they do? I don't care what they do until they see the Aces. All this great energy they got for all these other teams, John Quill, keep that same energy. When you see Mother, because you didn't have that energy for it. Stewie didn't want no part. When Asia went Asia, Stewie disappeared. I never seen Stewie like that before. I was like, whoa.
She ain't want no part of that. She ain't want no work.
Mother is out here handling you.
She ain't want no smoke.
She didn't want. She wanted no smoke. So I'm saying, let's see, keep that energy.
Eagles brother. The only way to stop Asia is to pray she misses, and you know that, man.
You know that, right? And understand, Coach. I like the Liberty.
Right.
I love Stewie. But I don't know. I gotta see them against Las Vegas. None of this matters until, like, you know how, like, when a bully done got one on you. Yeah. It don't matter what all them other warm-up fights is until you come back and see the one that knocked you out.
That's right.
Seattle is a good defensive squad, and I think the bot that is Bree Wayne pointed out, Nneka Ogwumike is one of the best defenders on Asia. She defends Asia very well. I had to give that up to Bree Wayne. I had to go back and look. Nneka plays some good defense against Asia.
Yeah,
definitely one of the better defenders in the league.
What's up with that? CC not getting a chance to make the USA team is ludicrous. You got some tea on that? Fill us and update that because before we kind of bounce that around, because I didn't check it. We working on.
Yeah, Olympic team been selected for a while. I think CC knew that she wasn't going to be considered for Olympic. She wasn't going to the Olympics when she went to the Final Four, because I think the tweet went out, or what, the communication went out then. Like, if she loses in the Final Four, then it's on to the Olympics tryouts, Olympic workouts. I mean, after the Final Four.
Lovely Lele.
Lele, what's good?
Good. But Materazzi and the other old Phoenix play on the team, they both damn old. but they know how to work the system to get a
Not only do they know how to work the system, like you want to be able to make sure you have some type of leadership going
right.
into these Olympics. Tarasi for sure. BG.
Yeah,
I don't. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if BG earned a spot on the Olympic team. I think that
right.
that's more. I think that that's gonna be more of a look. I think that's more. I'm gonna be honest. An opportunity to be able to help her kind of rebrand and bounce back.
That's
For
comfort
all of the
food. Comfort food.
yeah, but and then also just for all of the heat that they tried to give her about not being, the most American,
Right.
and giving those as reasons why they shouldn't go over and negotiate and rush and everything with her. So I think this is more optical than it is anything else. I think somebody said they stepped on BG toe last night. She started limping. So
Oh,
I don't know.
dang.
I don't know if she's I don't know if she's physically ready, but
Right.
I think her brand could use it if that makes sense.
Gonna give us
Hey,
some
y'all,
cortisone shot.
I see the fam
Right.
going back and forth with Nick. Nick's not even spelling names right here, fam. Let's keep our conversation with those that's really trying to have a conversation with us. Don't even worry about the rest of that.
Yep.
Uh,
And
yeah.
now let's move on. So here's some tea here. What we're gonna talk about next. Uh, talking about NBA's silver, the Commissioner Clark controversy healthy for the WNBA. This is the quote directly for him. I think ultimately this is very healthy for women's basketball in the WNBA. Silver said it is generating tremendous additional interest. Clark's arrival has expedited the growth that he and other NBA, WNBA executives projected, and they launched the league when they launched the league in 1997. In fairness to the other players, here's the band-aids off, and I got to try to do damage control, right? In fairness to other players and in fairness to the WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, this doesn't just start this year. Silver said, certainly we were seeing acceleration of it with Caitlin, but many individual stars have come into this league over the last several years. What's your take on that? It's a little wonky statement to me. What's your take on that?
I don't mess. I don't mess with Adam anyway.
Right.
Adam always looking like he's six breaths short from the end. Every time I see him, he looks sick. Every
I
time I
was
see him, he look like his breathing shallow or something. So I'm not a big fan of Adam Silver. I'll say that. I appreciate his opinion, but um, I think the NBA, respectfully, they don't have a good pulse on what's going on in the WNBA. I know
right.
from a budgeting perspective, I think they get it. From a social media perspective, I think they are way out of touch, and I think they don't realize how dangerous this can be outside of what's going on in the arena, right? And I think that they are doing themselves a disservice by just looking at this like what's going on the court and not in totality. And I hope that it doesn't take somebody to really get hurt because of the back and forth and the racial tension that they're allowing to be around this,
Right.
for them to really be like, whoa, like we could have done better. Like we've seen there have been too many examples of this kind of stuff getting out of hand. January 6th at the White House, the most recent, um, where this can turn into a really dangerous conversation and a really dangerous situation when you're talking about you got um, media people trying to find players, trying to see where they stand, getting cameras in their face, hollering obscenities, the threats and stuff that's going on. I just think I think they got to be a little bit more responsible, and they're hiding behind the bottom line that, quite frankly, Kate is not only Caitlin that brought that increase. Um, but and I understand she's a big part of it, but like uh,
She didn't do
you
the
know,
heavy lifting. It wasn't
no,
all
she
by
she
herself.
didn't do the heavy lift, but not
Yeah.
only did she not do the heavy lift, She continuously shows that she doesn't have an interest in doing the heavy lift. Like she only wants to do the basketball part. She doesn't really want to be a face or an ambassador, a real ambassador for this league at all, because she's not even willing to acknowledge some of the truths about this league. So that's right. Thanks Adam, but no thanks.
Right.
That's coming from somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of respect for Adam Silver anyway.
Right. So
this is also from don't get me started. He can't even Draymond has slap the hell out of somebody anytime he want to. Run your league, Adam. Stay over there. Let us figure this thing out over here. But it don't mean nothing to me.
One, let professional players play. I feel is disrespect to women professionals to try to apply and assess rules or flagrant fouls differently. Like you said, if the men get heated and get into fights and scuffles, handle it according the same way you do. It shouldn't be a difference with that. Who cares whether it's the cash cow or the golden goose, whatever you want to call it. The fact of the matter that there's been a following that have keep imposing their political infuse, it kind of enforcing. It has a political following that necessarily the WNBA. I mean, here's the thing: there's 90 to 95% is Black women who have carried and have provided. Here's the thing: Black professional women have provided the sustainability to this league. And so the issue is now all of a sudden you have this wave, the concern of what Black culture has experienced in America is once we do the heavy lifting, then you try to erase our history of contribution. And so the players and then other players season, not just only Black season players, but the other players that are not Black or not Black are in agreement because they've been doing the lifting and moving the league on too. So it just doesn't become just a Black women thing. It becomes the women who have been grinding and been pushing the vision forward. And now you can't negate the whole history. It's just a way, what you're saying, that you go about it. So you can transition into the new chapter. And I agree with you. That's where the WNBA dropped the ball. They did not have a transition plan to acknowledge the past, to appreciate the present, and then you what? It's called intergenerational. And then you put that experience together to move forward into the future.
Great point. Great point, Coach. I think I also think that the narrative that they're pushing right now goes against the narrative that they started this league with. Right? Because now they're trying to push it. They're trying to push a narrative just about Caitlin. When they started this thing, the narrative was about Cheryl and Rebecca and Dawn and the entire Olympic team, right? It was all of these women who were getting this thing started, who played 100 games, who went through everything that they went through and made this commitment to be able to have this league, to have it turn into just, look at Caitlin, the hell with that. I'm not here for that. Right. I'm not getting behind that narrative. Every chance I get, I'm gonna shout from the rooftops. It's more than just Caitlin here. And it's okay not to be Caitlin's fan. I think that it's important, especially right now, to be able to push a narrative where we give an opportunity for young people from all walks of life and all cultural backgrounds to see, like, no matter what, I can do it too. There's somebody that did it like me. So I want to see the Alyssa Peelys up there. I want to see the Asia Wilsons. I want to see the Nika Mules up there. I want to see people from all walks of life. I want to see the Kennedy Carters up there. I want to see, like, all of these women are making a contribution to this league. All of these women, and then like you said, the ladies that came before them that sacrificed so much, $60,000 a year, playing year round, playing all the way over here, and then carrying their babies across the ocean to be able to try to make their real money overseas, and doing all of those things while still smiling, while still putting on a great product, while still trying to grow the league, I think is it's a disservice not to catch that history and include it in this lightning in the bottle. They showing all of these throwbacks and flashbacks in the middle of the game with no commentary, with no explanation.
Right.
Like, you gonna put that stuff up there, celebrate it, talk about it, put a narrative with it, so that people understand the history of this league. People are coming in here, and they're being very irresponsible with how they're handling the growth of this league right now, and they've got to be able to do better.
Okay, so here's the thing in the chat. If that person I see here, lovely Lele, somebody, go ahead and cancel a ban, because we're here with the fam, having a productive and peaceful Saturday, a super Saturday, talking WNBA. So also one to that about that transition. So now what do? You add fire, fuel to the fire of the division. You cause more divide instead of providing a meet in the middle, a solution. Focus on the main thing, which is the sport, the talent level, the skill level, the different intelligent IQs, and then like you stated before, all the interesting things that these women have going on, and some of them have families, they have businesses or different interests, and you mentioned this early before this even start. They're dropping the ball because these are people that dedicated their life and had a gift that provided them the opportunity to play a professional, also show what they do out of. They're not just a physical specimen that produces entertainment for people. They're intelligent outside the court. They have a lot of great things going on when the gym is closed or when they're not working out. There's more to these women than just shooting the ball, passing the ball. And so also, if someone has a right to speak up, if they don't feel safe, and if this is their workplace on national TV, and if they don't feel safe and they don't feel it's a conducive environment in their workplace, you do have a right to say something and negotiate that to the best of your ability, right? I mean, I don't know.
In my workplace,
Yeah.
show up at my workplace and show out if you want to. I mean, like at some point, they're also just human beings, right? Show up at
Right.
my workplace and show out if you want to. You'll be surprised at what you get. You'll be surprised at what you get. The ignorance of people like Nick and the comments that he got going on, not about basketball at all. And again, this is the type of energy. This is the type of energy and trolls and non-basketball fans that come around with that type of ignorant type of thinking. That's the type of ignorance that, like Nick, what's his name, Samirikov. That's the type of ignorance that's out here in the world that's perpetuating bullshit. That's the type of stuff that gets somebody hurt. Nick ain't gonna say that to nobody in real life. He not gonna say that to nobody in real life. But he keyboard typing.
Right.
He back there feeling real big right now, and that's the type of energy. That's the type of energy that people give off. But that's the type of energy that get people hurt. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for any of that. You like who you like. Be where they like that person at. They keep trying to push a narrative someplace else and keep showing up places where you wasn't invited. Nobody was looking for you. Nobody asked you to. You know what I mean? Like, we were over here in a conversation, and here you are.
Right.
But if somebody was to turn around and smack you, right, like in real life, like smack you with some reality or something, like then you start looking like the bad guys. But you came over here looking for trouble, and that's the type of mentality that we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need that energy in the world. We definitely don't need that energy in the WNBA. We don't need that energy in conversations. So it's people like this that pop up on YouTube with the nonsense back and forth that just keep it that makes it I think hard to get the good parts of what's going on right now out there. Like he's a good example of what's going on, a microcosm of what's going on overall. It's that type of ignorance,
right?
That doesn't allow for the actual growth that's actually trying to take place in the league, to take place successfully without the little bullshit narratives.
As
because
my great
it's really some good stuff going on in the hoops right now.
as my great grandmother used to say, that ain't nothing but the devil.
Nothing but the devil, yeah. You know,
shake
so
the shake the devil off, baby.
yeah, you got. I mean, you got, but sometimes though too though, like you got to deal with a bully.
Right.
Sometimes you got to be able to deal with a bully, and so
Mo
that's the
Mac.
type of stuff that I'm talking about. Like it ain't it's no reason for none of that.
Kylie Black, what's good? Mo Mac, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you jumping in with the WCC team, the WNBA team. I said, so the thing is, when I approach something, it's like you got to look at the whole picture. No one,
Absolutely.
everyone is not every. So when you have decisions to make, it's not about making everyone happy. It's what is best for the safety of everyone involved, even if I don't like the person, because people can get hurt that I don't even care for, and that's what you don't want to see. You don't want to see
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
And so here's the thing: the racial tension part. That's a process. You make
Mm-hmm.
progress. You're not going to fix that overnight, but you make progress by having a plan and addressing it as a league from up top the correct way, and it has it. And so I'm gonna use your word, when you stay complicit and you stay silent, then to me you condone it, or you have sent your message. When someone
Mm-hmm.
shows you who they are, believe them.
Believe them and deal with it. Not only believe them, deal with them accordingly.
Yep. So
Deal with them accordingly to who they showed you that they are. But as far as like CC not being to get back, I'm sorry to circle it all the way back around to CC not
circle
being
it
on the
back. Yeah,
Olympic
go
team.
ahead.
She didn't deserve to be on the Olympic team.
No.
She's not. She's not a winner. She didn't play on a. She didn't play on a winning Olympic team. I think she was there with who, Paige and them,
Right.
and then she didn't have time.
Right.
I don't think when you look at the team, I think these ladies mostly are proven WNBA players, champions. She didn't earn a spot, and I can't look when I look at the roster. I don't see anybody that she's better than as
Right.
far as a WNBA career. Now, people want her to go there because she can shoot a logo three. That's not an entire basketball game. That's not a full. She doesn't have a game on both sides of the ball. Will she grow into Will she grow into an Olympic player? Sure, she will. Is she
Sure.
gonna play on the Olympic team? Sure, she will. It's not her time right now. It's
Here's
not her time right now.
here's what people
Um,
have to understand. Says it's about having an IQ, right? When you come in as a rookie, it's about maturity. So when I say maturity, it's about emotional,
mhm.
mental, and physical maturity. And some people are just grow at different space. Everyone doesn't have the same growth. So it's not just they can shoot the three or they're a good passer. You have, as you get more emotionally mature, it puts you in a position also to help you see the game better. Because you matured in your life, you know what I mean? Because how I've coached is who you are and your practices off the court, they're gonna show on the court. You can't change who you are, your personality, but you can
Oh,
improve.
absolutely,
But you can,
absolutely.
but you can improve who you are
I mean, listen, the
day by
biggest
day.
room in the world, room for improvement. It's the biggest room in the world is room for improvement, and that's what I was kind of trying to say about like Moki. When you know better, you do better. So I feel like she's turning the corner, and it might have been disingenuous.
Right,
Sometimes you start off with something, and it might have been disingenuous. Like, oh, let me go and see how I can improve how I can improve how people are feeling about me, right? I can improve my reputation, and then found out, dang, I actually really turned the corner. And I think that's what happened with her.
right,
Why is Gray on the roster? Isn't she hurt? Will she be ready for the Olympics? Rob B, she's on the roster, so I'm hoping that she's gonna be ready.
right. So,
Until we hear different, she's on the roster and playing. I have no idea.
okay. So I think that's a great point. I feel people have to have these, like you and I do. You have to have these honest and heart-to-heart conversations to move the needle forward when it comes to quote unquote controversial. The media makes it more controversial. I really feel it could be an area of concern or Here's the thing: when people are miseducated or misinformed, you see ignorant actions.
Mm-hmm. And then the other part of that though, coach, is just being honest enough to say that some people, that's not their agenda. Some people are not here to move the needle forward. Some people are here to keep it where it's at. And if they get an opportunity to turn the clock back, you understand? So
mic drop on that one.
Some of them ain't here for that. And so we got to be able to call those people out too. Like, yo, we are over here trying to push forward, and you steady trying to hold us back. And we not here for that.
Okay, Dawn have changed. Thank this generation. Yeah, if not, they would have been put out of business.
Yeah. And Dawn admitted she had to do some changing too. Like, this is a new group of young people that we're dealing with. This is a totally new group of young people. They went through 9/11. They went through school shootings. They went through a pandemic. They built different.
Right. Yeah,
they built different. They survived different things. They survived stuff that I didn't even think about growing up in school. At school,
exactly.
The most important thing we did was a tornado warning workout. You go and lean your head and hold your neck.
Right.
That was the most exciting thing. These kids are doing shooter, live shooter on site trainings at school right now. So they built different, and you got to handle them different, and you got to be willing to hands off a little bit and just kind of, you got to guide them. These kids is coming out on training wheels. You got to just kind of follow them a little bit. They butt hurt over the Olympic roster is crazy to me. Been on simply for what? For the eyes they bring, but I agree, it's not her time. I hope to see her in Angel 2028.
And then we're gonna go.
CC can't take a body check in the WNBA. What is she gonna do on an international stage?
That FIBA is different, man. That FIBA,
it's different. It's different. They get physical. Ask Camilla.
Here's the thing. All City says folks butthurt over the Olympic team roster, and I'm piggybacking off what you said. Team roster. Here's the thing. It's about who's the best and at the highest level of that internet play right now. And guess what? Most of the players that play have played overseas.
Not only that,
and they have that experience. So it's not
exactly.
Go ahead.
We don't got time to be over there fumbling the bag. We got to go get the gold.
And then she got to get her left hand right. Like,
you don't think they studying on the international level? They probably was licking their chops. They was like, "Oh, we hope America send her over here. Please, send her over here."
I mean, here's the thing. Here's a good point, Eagles. It's an honor just to be selected for the tryout. It's only a select few to get the tryout. So if you don't get selected, you still put in your resume 2024 tried out for the Olympic team. Nobody can take that from you. So those are still, here's the thing. It's about success. The small successes celebrating. Everything doesn't have to be a negative. Do you use that and take it as a motivation? And do you stay in the game? Do you stay in the profession that you love, or do you go cry a river? You know, that's what it comes down to sometimes, you know.
She's not on the dude. When cry me a river. She don't deserve to be on. Yeah, when she don't deserve to be on the Olympic team. Working media spaces, podcasters, they are part of running a certain narrative and hyping that girl. Yeah, and every time I see them, I'm smacking their hands. Every time I see them, I'm smacking their hands. I'm not playing. I'm through playing with them. I'm smacking their hands. We're not doing that over here. Ain't that how they used to do? I'm smacking their hands. I'm not playing no more. I'm turning it up on them.
Fan 41 in the chat. Maybe we should run up the likes on both our platforms. I appreciate you. Love you. We love you. Without you, there's no us, and we love to do this for you Saturday morning. I got a little bit more tea. Talking about Connecticut. The reason why you got to get people, when they're doing something well right now, you got to acknowledge them. Credit. And so the state, I pulled this from one of the articles here recently within the past 3 days. Can the Connecticut Sun win their first WNBA title this season? I think that's a good topic, a good mix to put in there. You think they have enough to be in contention?
Yeah, they can be in contention. Connecticut can win a championship this year.
They can, right?
Connecticut can win a championship this year, quite as it's kept. they're on a mission. If they can stay healthy and stay on the road that they're on, they could definitely win the championship. What I'm concerned about them, as a one of the more seasoned teams in the W, just what the layoff will do for them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that layoff is going to do for them. Are they going to be able to crank this thing back up to where it's at after that month layoff? I just that would be my concern there.
You said to the seasoned teams,
the seasoned veterans. That they're a seasoned. When I say that, they kind of one of the older teams.
Yeah.
And so like once you crank that windmill up for the year, it's going, and it take a minute for it to get going. But once it's going, and now we finna grind it all the way down to a halt and crank it back up after the Olympics. So we gonna see.
So Shantae feels like they'll get exposed in the post. They'll get killed in the post. CILL killed. No, killed in the post.
We gonna see. Ain't nobody killed them in the post so far. They done played a lot of teams. So we'll see. But I think with the toughness that they playing and the way that Bonner is playing, I think they on a mission. They can lock in.
I gotta put this on here, MJ Lover, because that last statement is funny. With all these new women basketball, I gotta pull out the rest of my hair. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let them. Don't let them fool you. Ooh yeah. That's to somebody else. This one, yeah. See Rolling Stone with Stewie and Asia. Okay.
I gotta check it out. No, I haven't seen that, Mo Mac.
No, good thing. Good dope. That's dope. Happy no rookies on the team. Them girls need a break. They've been going. Yeah, they're not mentally right. They're not prepared for that. They can't handle that truth. That's different. The Olympics is built different.
Spoiled brat. That's probably more of the reason that it's no rookies on the team than anything else. They play so much basketball right now, but they're not gonna think about that. The headline is Caitlin Clark left off basketball national team roster as if like her name was on there, and we cut the printing off before we got to her. Her name wasn't on there. It wasn't left off. It was never on there. She wasn't going to the Olympics.
Yeah, but overseas they play professional like younger age. They play pros like 14 to 15, 13.
Yeah, she's
14.
been there before. She's been there before. What was it? Under 19 or something? Yeah, she did that. She's not ready for she wasn't gonna be on this grown woman team. She wasn't gonna be there. Even Camilla couldn't get the Brazilian team into the Olympics. No.
Right. Yeah, they didn't qualify. Remember? They came up one game.
No, they didn't win. Spoiled brat say I don't think Caitlin even want to be on it.
she don't want
Remember,
that.
She need a break from basketball.
She don't want that smoke.
Not only that, she needed a break from basketball. Remember, just the other day, she couldn't go to the birthday party because she was so tired from basketball. So take a break.
We'll go with her story.
Yeah, dude, so tired from basketball, she couldn't go to the birthday party.
We'll go with her story.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. You were tired.
You're too tired to party.
We haven't been playing the games or two.
No, just her. She's the only one tired from basketball.
Oh.
You say, okay. Yeah, so.
That's right. That would be CC up in Olympic practice. That would be a
not only in the Olympic practice, like could she take the physicality of just like you couldn't take Kennedy Carter? Are you gonna be able to deal with the international players?
Right. Ooh. They handsy, physical. It's a whole different type of defense, man.
And
people no type of defense.
While she's a superstar here. I think her global fame is still kind of growing.
Yeah.
And I don't know that they would. I don't know that she would get the calls and the love that she gets here sometimes.
Okay, I agree with you. So that's it. We can go on and on it. She's not there. Okay, Cece's not there. We don't care right now. It's not.
She's not there.
Go that way. So WNBA week 4 is rankings. I started from 5 down to 1. This is one sports writer that and have it here. This is number 5, Julie Van Loo from Washington Mystics. Yes, she's been very effective, consistent for the guard spot. They got the 4 spot, Rakia Jackson from the Sparks. 3rd spot, Cameron Brink. I agree, because Rakia brings that second half fire, offensive, and she plays both sides of the floor. She does. Rakia does. Cameron Brink has been consistent defensively, had a double-double recently. I get it. So it sticks out. Caitlin second. So I guess maybe they do it for the controversy, for the clicks. Caitlin Clark second, Indiana Fever, and Angel Reese first. I agree with it based off of record and production and how's it contributed to your team. They're both not winning records, but one is closer to a winning record than the other. Something like that. I'll put the simple version of that. What's your take, Seth?
I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I'm gonna say if this was just for the week, where's Alyssa Peely? Where's Alyssa Peely? Because she just let that thing fly the other night. So, to me, as a rookie, the way that she performed the other night, the way she was shooting that 3 ball, she probably would have made the week 4 rookie of the year. I think that was week 4. But yeah, this kind of stuff right here is so subjective to me. Who was the best rookie this week? I don't get caught up in too much of it. But Julie Van Loo probably is a little bit surprising. Julie Van Loo is probably a little bit surprising, but
I think she's been overlooked. If you did take a closer look next time you watch it, look. What they say, and let's revisit that.
We definitely. As I like to say sometimes in my business meeting, we'll get a fresh pair of eyes on that in the morning, and then,
right.
And then I'll get back to you. We get a fresh pair of eyes on that in the morning. Then I'll get back to you.
So we'll do our whole next show. We might, I'll make a note to bring that up and see what
let's put up. What did they do? Put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in that one.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that one. Hey, RC, man, appreciate you. I'm so happy this channel is racist free and safe zone. So, man, it's all about family. It's all about talking reality, RC.
We gotta keep it real.
It's all about talking reality. Eagles, brother, my thing with Connecticut is can their defense intensity last through the postseason, or should they find a way to pace themselves to have enough energy for the postseason? Great question. You have to have contribution from the bench if you want to maintain that energy. So I think that's one of the key points. So do they have enough skill set to continue that defensively? And then also you'll see as you get further into the end of the season, there'll be different kind of combinations because people want to stretch out the minutes and give longer breathers for their, what I say, clutch players. Some people say star players. I say clutch players, right?
Exactly.
Because to me, if you have stars bring in other stars. They rise up people to be stars, and that's just my philosophy. That's not the.
Not only that, they attract other stars too.
Yep,
they inspire people to be better, but they also attract better talent around them because you want to be. Oh, I want to play with that. I want to play with her. I want to play with this team. This is a skill set I want to match up with.
Right. Okay, so thank you, RC, for that. Yeah, she did, in her way, say no apologies. It's good. Well, I mean, when you talk smack and you do chippy, you do the trick of the trades. Some people say play dirty, or if you can get it, it's not dirty unless the ref sees it. That's what they call it on the court, right? So it's not dirty until the ref sees it.
So, to me, it don't exist unless the ref call it. So,
right.
As far as I'm concerned, there's a flagrant one. If you go back and look at the game, Kennedy Carter had a flagrant one foul called on her, and
because there was no play on the ball.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna keep revisiting that. The whole visual and all of that. I'm not playing into that narrative. That girl knows what she's doing on the floor. She's crafty. She gets her licks in too.
Right.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right. There we go. All right. So here we go. Moving on to some more tea. We just a basic breather here. How to stream regular season broadcast. We're taking a breather here. We got some other tea coming up here. How to stream every game live. It's 2 pointers here that they shared with us from the WNBA. Regular season will broadcast live across networks and streamers, including ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN3, ABC, NBA TV. I got my eye on the game. Prime Video, CBS Sports Network, Paramount, MetaQuest, and WNBA League Pass. I chose the League Pass. That's my preference. I like it. WNBA Game Online is through a variety of live TV streaming services such as DirecTV, Sling, Fubo?
Yeah, Fubo.
Fubo, and Hulu plus live TV. Select games will also exclusively stream on Prime Video and Paramount.
Don't try to leave out my favorite YouTube TV. Don't try to
YouTube,
leave out YouTube TV. YouTube doing
I
the
left
thing.
it. Coach did. Oops, I did it again.
It's so funny. Yeah, YouTube TV to me, y'all, really works out great because YouTube TV includes that CBS Sports Network. You can add League Pass right into YouTube TV, and then kind of access everything right there, with the exception of Prime. Of course, you're gonna have to go out to Amazon. Let's see. You can tell she was a big focal point of the team. I'll be so happy when Camilla get her groove back and can be that for the sky. Me too. I smile. Camilla's definitely growing in that space. Definitely growing in that space. Alyssa don't get enough playing time to me. Not at all.
Yep.
We think the rest follow their whistles here. Overseas, they don't even bring them to the court. Momac, talk about it. Talk about it, Momac. And they trying to send her over there. She's not ready.
Yeah.
She's not ready.
She don't want that.
This is the Connecticut Sun been knocking at the door for 5 or 6 years now.
Yes.
I got to go back and refresh myself on why the Sun are not champions at least once in the last 5 or 6 years.
Post. I agree with you. Somebody said post play.
Yeah, but it's post play. But I think, like I said, we need some backup in our post. We need some backup in our post. I'm not counting Connecticut out though. But I also say this, Coach: if they don't get it done this year, break them up.
Yeah, you got to
break the whole thing up. If they can't get it done this year, everybody have a hug and go find some place else to play.
Yeah, you got to do a redesign. They call it redesign.
She showed me something these 2 games. Okay, yeah, Van Lewis surprising.
We got another one. MJ Lovers, or he on fire. He's on fire.
AAU circuit has been a YouTube sensation, but has allowed over 150 new Euro players in the league. Currently, they still practice together in the offseason, while U.S. players play pro am.
Okay. Good job. Good points here. Let's see. Anything else directed to us before we jump in a little bit more tea? Okay.
No, one thing with the online lineups with so many different channels, getting a piece of the W is a good thing. It may be setting up things for a mother to buy all rights in the future. No, CS. I haven't forgot about it.
CS Racing Sport. That's horse racing. I remember that.
Racing. CS Sports Racing.
Van Loo from Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I forgot. Yeah, they tough. They come from a tough brand of balling over there. This is the CC show with the WNBA team. Bring you nothing but the.
Eagles brother 92. You are right. Phoenix, you can break it up. You can break that thing up.
No, they need
send everybody home with a good pregame meal.
Look, they need to retire some.
They can break up from the front office on. They can break that whole thing up. They don't win it all this season. Break it up in Phoenix.
Look, this is what they need to do. They need to see Tarasi, some of the guards, and PJ. You get a coaching job. You get a coaching job. You get a coaching job.
I don't know. You get a 401k. You get a 401k.
Right.
Everybody go.
Yeah, they shoot, man. Nobody wants to smell all that Tiger Bomb and icy hot.
Exactly.
Be sweating it out.
And I mean, and here's the thing. Because I don't want people to come to think that we're saying that the older players in the league don't deserve an opportunity to play. They definitely do. So when I'm saying that they need to go on, I'm also saying that like the WNBA needs to expand. Like there's room if you can play, you should still be able to play.
Gotcha.
but the WNBA has to come up with a way to have more than 144 spots.
Well, why don't they just go ahead and have a 40 plus league or something? Low key, like it's what it
I mean,
says.
I don't know. You look at LeBron. LeBron is playing at 39.
Right.
Nobody would dare say, LeBron, you taking up a roster spot. Get out of the way so somebody else can make some money. Like nobody's gonna say that to him.
Move, get out the way.
Yeah, right. They're not gonna say that to him, and so we should be able to say that in the WNBA. Although I will say this, I think that one of the worst things that this league could have done was naming itself after the NBA.
Yes, it should have did like women's basketball association or like something
totally different, so that people were not looking at it to be so close to the NBA.
That's a
So
great
if Boston wins, do you still break up the Celtics? Yeah, I would.
Usually it's a financial thing after that because you reach.
I would break them up.
I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, JB would want to leave anyway, Jaylen Brown. So
I heard mixed reports on that. I heard that he wanted to. Some people said he loved Boston and he wanted to stay. Some people said he hated Boston. I don't know. I just think once he wins it, he may want to go and be able to have his own team if they're going to make that Tatum's team. But for me, he's the closer. I would build around him.
Right. And then you got CC. And then I'm going to go back to an MJ comment here because it's a very, very good point. Mm-hmm. Melbourne is also good off the bench for the Mystics and probably be on the Australia squad, Olympics. What I like about why I said that is because very similar to Kennedy Carter. So appreciate you pointing that out, and you are so correct. I just appreciate that
good call out
comparison. Good job. So just make a mental note of that, fam. The similarities of play and how they are followed or reported. Right? Just take a mental note. That's all I gotta say. I'll go back to MJ here. Enrique, another scoring title this year. I know she's battling it out with Miss Wilson. Here's the thing: if Enrique goes for the scoring title, her team will not be in contention for a playoff. She will shoot her team. So the way her checking her savings is set up says she goes for the scoring title, they're not going to be in position for playoffs to contend for a title. That's just the way I see it. What's your take?
I could agree with that, but I also feel like Enrique could win a scoring title, and they could be in contention if they had Sabali back. If Satu gets back, and if JC Sheldon shows up, if JC Sheldon can show up and be a real consistent threat,
if all caps,
it's if all caps, bold hyphen. I mean bold italicized with an underline. You hear me? It's an exclamation, 2 exclamation points at the end. Like it's a big if, but if JC Sheldon can show up to be any type of threat from the outside, where people have to really pay a lot of attention to her and they can't necessarily double up on Enrique, she can win a scoring title and they could be in contention. But if she presses the issue and it's just like, yo, I'm going for the scoring title all out, and these bigs don't catch up, and JC doesn't become a threat with no Satu, she could be proven to be they could be talking about her just as a scorer this season.
All right, paging JC Sheldon. Are you?
Yeah. When I look at, she's averaging a triple single, 1.6 points, 1.1 rebound, 1.1 assists.
Melbourne, what position does she play? She's a stretch. Melbourne is a stretch.
She's a guard, but she's also the number 5 draft pick.
Right.
She came out 5th in the draft. Like, look at how we talking about the rest of these: Caitlin, Angel, Camilla, Rakia. The conversations that we having about them, and then JC. I don't know that we've had any of those conversations about JC. I don't know if maybe is she a defensive specialist that I don't know about, but I'm looking at the game she played in 0-0-6-2-4-2. I don't know if that's a hot 4-digit and a 3-digit that I need to play for 3 days or what. Not enough. And maybe it's that they're not using her right. I don't know.
Right. You're right. I believe we got fam in the chat said it's Enrique's team, but they're just not good enough to be in contention. They feel. I think that's Is it Shantae or Shanty? I forgot how to pronounce it. Please forgive me if I did not pronounce it correct.
I don't even know if I'll be pronouncing it right. I just go with what I think it is.
Right. Jaylen Brown makes $300+ million. He better bring it.
Better bring them the championship.
Soul Pancake. He better bring me my trophy. Right, bring me my trophy. It would be very unpopular to break up the Celtics because you got two guys that were making $300 million, but breaking up a team that wins will make them the last dance 2.0. But here's the thing: I don't think anybody will touch those Tatum or Jalen. I don't think nobody wants to touch it money wise. Like, what team is set up that could touch it? Even just one of them. So, good point. Within this new bargaining agreement, they have to find a way to keep 12 to 14 players on the roster. That is talking about WNBA. I agree, because when you get to the postseason, you have injuries, unexpected happens, and it's like you're hobbling into the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon is getting done in. Sheldon, she's not showing up. JC is not showing up.
9 minutes, 8 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 17 minutes, 9 minutes. They only let her, but she only been on the floor six times. And she ain't played this month.
Right. So WNBA had a lot of old players to help get the league started.
Oh, no. She did play this month. I'm sorry, Coach. Still, they ain't scored a point.
She didn't play this month yet? Did she get in the month of June yet? No. So we're a weekend to the month of June?
Yeah, she hasn't scored this month, but she's been in.
Okay. She hasn't scored. Okay. So that's on her. She's got to maximize her opportunity. You get enough touches within the offense. And sometimes it is the user, not the coach.
It could be, but the weirdness in Dallas makes me feel like it could be coaching. But we'll keep watching.
Yeah, you gotta be like, because she do look like the coach. Sometimes look like a lump on the log, right? Sorry to say that, huh? We used to call it for do. You ever heard of that? Like the loop. Like,
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, here we go. JC Sheldon's got to improve it, and fast too. I think you're right. I think you're on to that. So as we pause for a moment, we can look at the Eastern Conference. As of this week, Eastern Conference standings is Connecticut is 1 undefeated. New York has dropped 2 games. Atlanta, Dream, they fell asleep a few games and ended up 4 and woke up 4-4. Chi-Town, this 4 and 5 is because they're young. That's
I agree.
A young 4 and 5. Indiana Fever 3 and 9. High expectations, unrealistic personnel for those expectations. And that's even with our beloved AB. It's just, the team is what it is. What you can do now is what you can do. Washington 0-11, and most of those games have been almost only counts in horseshoes. So hopefully they can. I'm gonna say they'll get 10 wins for the season's over. They're gonna sneak a few.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them that, because they have players that can go. It's that you always see it, that fourth quarter gets away from them. They play a close game for 3 in the third, 3.5, and it's like, what did you eat, the cupcakes? That's the cupcakes for after the game, not during the game. You know what I mean?
They took their medicine too early.
Look, don't eat the brownies, right? Wait for after the game. I don't know, man. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, you get where I'm coming from?
I'm feeling you. Yes, absolutely. For me, I think the Eastern Conference might be the Eastern Conference for me right now. It might be the Eastern right now when I'm looking at them.
JC wasn't in the top 5. That was Van Loo. For talking about rookies, it was Van Loo.
JC Sheldon went 5.
Oh, you mean top 5 in the draft?
Yeah, she went top 5, and when I said she wasn't a top 5 pick, the response was the response was they needed a shooter, and she was supposed to be a shooter. She's a good shooter. Oh, I've been saying Shantae Michelle name wrong the whole time.
Shantae.
You were saying it right, Coach. I told
Okay,
you I don't even know.
okay, that come from that come from years of coaching and teaching in the classroom for high school. You start getting Sherrod should take JC's spot. I think Sherrod has more what I call she got the more ready. She got more readiness. She showed that with Liberty. So I hope she finds a spot for the season's out because I feel like
Sherrod even looked more better. She even looked more ready than Marquisha to me. So it was surprising that Davis was the one that they kept, and they got rid of Sherrod. So that was surprising, Coach.
Yeah, it did. 52 in the chat. Run up the likes on both platforms. Come show Coach Coleman some love on the KBAF, Kansas Basketball Academy.
Make sure y'all following Coach Coleman over there on Kansas Basketball Academy Foundation. Y'all run up the likes over there.
Man, thank you for embracing the CC show. Without you, there's no us. I'm loving the fam. Glad to be a part. Hope everybody's having a super Saturday. Thank you for joining us for eating your cereal. Anybody still watch cartoons on Saturday? Just want to know. Put in the chat your favorite cartoon. Can you do that for me? What was your favorite cartoon, fam? Put in the chat your favorite cartoon you used to watch or you still watch on YouTube. Hit us with that. We talking Western Conference. Look, you know how you used to do. What's your favorite cartoon or your favorite cereal? Western Conference. Let's talk about this. Minnesota Lynx dropped 3 games. Did they have a loss last night?
Yeah, Minnesota lost last night.
Yeah, to who?
Who was Minnesota playing? It was a good game too. Was it Phoenix? I think Flau'jae Senior gave him that work at the buzzer last night.
Yeah, Phoenix.
And BG returned. I thought it was I think that was Phoenix.
She was college. Shantae, I agree. Sheldon was good, college good. Now you got to prove can you be pro good. Great point. So Lynx are top of the Western Conference. They dropped 3 games at 7 tie with Seattle. 7-3. That third 5-3 just because of how many games they played. It's Las Vegas. I think no worries. They know how to put it together. I think that's the thing is when you have a seasoned staff, seasoned team, a team that's been back to back, it's part of the process. Phoenix is 5-6. That's the what I call the day party team.
5 that's the day party.
Yep. You celebrate birthdays in daytime, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. You ever see that day parties?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love a good day party, Coach.
Yeah, I know that's
love a good day party.
And I'm home to see the game. You know what I mean?
I love nothing like a good day party, especially during Pride.
Right.
You go to the day party and then you chill out and then you go to the night party.
And then Dallas is in that last spot in the Western Conference, 3-6. And again, we talked about is Enrique shooting them out some games because they haven't been blown out too many games. Most of those 9 games have been close.
So for me, Enrique, it was it's not trusting the teammates that she's there. It's not trusting the teammates that she has there, and feeling like at the end of the day, she probably, sometimes it's like, oh, can you do this for me? I just do it myself. That's what I felt. She's like, oh, never mind, I do it myself. I feel like as I said, she's having an issue being able to delegate because she's not trusting the players that are out there with her. You know what I mean?
Enrique passes to Enrique.
Yeah, Enrique passes to Enrique. She come down and then, it's almost like she finna pass and then she'll just double down on the dribble like, I'm not going that route. And I don't know if that's them playing more. I don't know if that's JC being able to show that she can knock down the shot. They got some bigs in there that I thought that would be much more effective. That they're just not working out. It may be that they're just not a very well put together team, and they may be a little clunky. And I know they tried to go big, but they might have got.
Oh, you back to the clunky?
Yeah, it's clunky. Like how Caitlin walking in high heels. Y'all seen her?
With the reds.
Put the clip up, clunky like that.
That look like I think I can. I think I can.
Yeah, it's nothing like. Listen, for me, now y'all know I'm your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. There's nothing that I like more than a woman that knows how to walk in heels. The sound itself will turn your head if she know how to do this thing right. So that happening. Oh my
Oh
goodness,
man,
y'all.
that
My
was like
goodness. That whoa. That clunky like that. That it just looked clunky. It sounded clunky. It made the bass frown. I'm like, well, who is that?
Is it a
Who
click?
is that? Who is that stomping like that? Like that?
Is that
Yeah,
kind of sound? Kick,
that kind of
kick, kick, kick,
click,
kick.
click, 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 click. It's just it ain't a rhythm to it. When it's right, it's like click, 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 and you like, okay, sound like something. Who is that? What's coming? You man, who is that making all that noise stomping in here? It's just a different kind of. It'll make your face do something different. That's all it's. That's all I'm trying to say.
I
Coach, to
can't.
make you. Oh man. I'm just saying, Coach. Make they kind of clunky like that, and we want to be able to see them clean that up. And it may be that Dallas may need to just make some trades here coming up. They may have gotten too big. I'm sorry, y'all.
You
It's
got
Saturday
me.
morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm kind of silly still
Yeah.
on Saturday morning, y'all. But yeah, them heels. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know. That if you haven't seen the clip, please go to the community tab and check it out. It's there.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Oh, it looked like she couldn't wait to get to her gym shoes. You understand? Oh, sometimes sometimes the ladies is in their heels and then they'll just drop their slides down and put them on. She should have dropped the slides down. She could have wore slides the rest of the way. Yeah,
drop down
that's
to take those
all I got
heels
for you,
off.
Coach.
Look,
I think they
drop
might
down
have
to
to break
take those
something up.
heels
off. You are definitely a skirt and tennis shoe type of girl. Okay, it's not for you. You are definitely a skirt and tennis shoe type of girl. I'm just telling you. Ankles not strong enough. You see how Asia came in. There's no wobble when Asia's walking.
No,
it's like runway.
You put the book on the head.
Yeah, you can tell CC ankles. They ain't
right.
They ain't quite strong enough for a high heel. Something different. You got to know that.
This is not your wheelhouse. Okay.
Cool. I know your limitations. That's all.
Right. So here we go. We that is our team, but we're gonna jump into these chats for the chat when we jump on. We want to recognize love. Should the Sky reach out to Sherrod for point guard?
You can reach out to Sherrod, but I also would reach out to Henny.
Henny.
To me, I'm and it may just be because I'm a Gamecock, but I'm pushing Henny first.
Coach, it says JC probably wish he was in Washington where she could eat. She want to eat.
She got to knock the shots down though. RC, wherever she at, 0-5, don't 0-5 keep you hungry wherever you at.
You gotta go and knock it down when they call your number. Fever beat the Mystics yesterday, and now they're being talked about as a playoff team. No, hold on, wait a minute. Here come rewind. Well, Wait a minute.
Not so fast, homie.
Wait a minute. First of all, it was the best of bad basketball.
Nothing to write home about.
So that's the reality of it. According to RC, I'm saying that according to standings. That's the two bottom in the Eastern Conference. That's the two bottom teams. And so in any conference, I've been there as a coach where I was coaching the best of basketball. So it was the championship of best of basketball. They had their own championship last night, early in the season. That was like bad basketball Commissioner's Cup. But and when I'm saying that compared to the other talent, I'm being realistic. So can they play themselves into it?
Best of the losers is
right.
Sharp, sure. Caller A shot, man down. Can you come run our squad? 1, 2, 3 Cancun. 1, 2, 3 Cancun. 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Let's go.
Yeah. Whoa, everybody hands in. 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm with you, Eagles brother 92.
There go. They going 2 and 3.
Eesh.
I ain't say 2 and 38. I'm just saying, man, it's a learning process. It's learning process doesn't happen as fast as fans. Here's the thing. What fans see, I love as a coach, a professional coach in my career, I love fans play their part. I never want fans to think any differently because that's what makes That's what makes sports. But coaches and programs and franchises have to look at things differently. So yes, on paper, your team looks like it could play well, but against the other competition, it takes a growth process. And then on the pro side, you can trade some pieces, and then on the college side, people can recruit. So RC is not I don't believe, it's just what we get, what you get is what you got. You know what I mean? So a lot of Washington Mystics zeros in the wrong spots for them. 0 for 11, 0 for 7, 0 for 5, 0 for 6, 0 for yeah. Hey, MJ Lover, it's like going to Dunkin' Donuts. Yep. That's the only way I want to see my offers is in a donut, right? And now they got donut holes, so there's no hole in that, right? Remember the little small ones, the munchkins? Sheldon played Friday.
I don't know what happened. The sound went out for a minute, but when you came back, all I heard was, remember them, the little donut holes, no hole in the middle. I'm with
but JC's a little on the thin side without the zone, gets body and that right. It's because it's a different type of zone you play on a pro level. It's not the lazy zone, so it's the rules to that, how you play your zone when you play zone in the pros. She'll have to work on her strength and footwork with which Maddie has quickness, big legs with post-up game. I mean, easy said and done.
She got work to do. She got you said that is the prescription right there that she need to follow. Get that done.
Yep, I think that's the prescription.
It's the first clip.
Take 2 of these, call me in the morning, right?
Really, JC would be perfect in Indiana next to CC.
I mean, I'm sure that's what give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Remember that? Give them what they want. Give the people what they want.
We know. I don't know if JC's a defender. The guards get him hell.
Is JC a defender? She's a pretender defender.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. You gonna put Caitlin and JC out there as your 1-2
because she's a shooter by nature.
Yeah, they get ate up.
Stop shooting Mystics. Stop. Because stop with the ineptitude. They legit. Actually, they're a brand new, freshly polished expansion franchise. Okay, facts.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Darkwing Duck. Okay, thanks, RC. The Batman, Arthur, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. Darkwing Duck. Okay. Which Batman? They had different Batmans. Favorite, we got Captain Crunch. Barry. Favorite cereal.
Captain Crunch, try to roof your mouth up if you it ain't right.
Yeah, you gotta get
your mouth up like an hour later.
I agree with you. You gotta get them a little soggy, right? Or it's scratchy.
Hey, listen, you catch that thing wrong, but put a pin in the top of your mouth. But I'm with you on the Captain Crunch though. But you just it's a way to do it.
Cartoon with Justice League. Okay, JC was afraid. JC was afraid of top 12, but the Ohio State run helped her stop. I agree, but defense wasn't her specialty. Sherrod is quick, a little small, and tends to be erratic, but her athleticism she could be on a squad if you have more teams. Fact. I agree. It's a matter of more roster spots.
CS is up on point this morning.
Yep, CS, you took your basketball IQ medicine. I think I need my medicine.
CS ain't playing this morning, I see.
Keisha Posey said Tom and Jerry and Woody Woodpecker. Okay. They got the perfect name right now, Coach. Mystics absolutely mystifying how much they dislike. Hold on, that's a good one. Hold on. I gotta give you one. I gotta give you a mic drop. I didn't see that one coming. I gotta give you a mic drop. Go ahead and do that one.
Oh my goodness. RC with the one-liners.
Minnesota will surprise people. I agree with you. They gotta keep their
I think they're already surprising people.
Right. Asia win the championship by herself. That's what RC is saying.
I think, and then I think he's saying Asia cannot win the championship by herself. He had a correction come back. Send out the memos in the paper, flyers. Yeah, she doesn't get this thing done by herself. Y'all got to show up.
I also think KB needs to work through some personals over the break, get to the break, and she can do better.
Who's
KP,
that?
Kelsey Plum. You know, when
Oh,
you have
Kelsey's in a divorce in public.
right, so it's
And her ex is making breakup songs on YouTube. It's a lot going on with Kelsey right now.
oh
Okay,
baby, oh baby, won't you stay?
yeah, it's
Oh.
just a lot going on with Kelsey. It's like she's like, yeah, if she can just get to the break, get a breather, get some shots up, just study some stuff, Kelsey will be fine.
Camilla runs the floor faster than Dallas Biggs. I was surprised they didn't move that fast.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
not.
I mean, Camilla's
Camilla's a
built
different. Camilla's run is different.
She's built
That's
different.
you ain't seen that type of run before.
She said the set is hill sent you over the hill.
Over the hills, yes.
It's not either situation where Sherrod should be the lead in the league to the exclusion of Sheldon, but with 12 teams, you JC needs to improve with
Absolutely.
with more WNBA clubs, and both can be developed. Yeah, both of them can.
Yeah, we can ready to talk about that.
Yep. Assistant coach Dallas reminds me of Carmelo, which with Knicks in his last 2-3 years, yeah, he was all offense. All you heard was Melo with the shot.
Yeah, she don't trust nobody. She don't see anybody around her that she trusts. When she look around, I'm telling you, she like, oh, never mind, I do it. Hey, can you? Never mind, I got it.
You got it.
Oh, can you? Never mind, I do it. It's that type of situation for her.
You got it. No, okay. Nobody's touching on Correa being able to slot in after Indiana released her. And again, 12 teams makes it tough, but Leilani can go collect some money bags in Europe. Facts. I think she has a pro game. I really do. I think she could have been a solid 6th player this year, but it's a matter of numbers. It's numbers game. Numbers game. With the Nike Sportswear fleece fit.
Her little outfit was cute, wasn't it? Shantae, her outfit wasn't cute.
Man, she looked like one of them. She looked like one of them.
I thought it was like springtime, like Easter.
She looked like one of them extras of Rush Hour 2.
I thought she looked like she was on her way to somewhere.
It's a cute fit, but I didn't see it cute on her. But I'm not judging.
Okay. So you was like you seen it on the mannequin and was like, okay, that's a nice one.
Right.
Like the mannequin, you was like, you didn't fill it out like the mannequin.
Right.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you.
It was like, what is that paper?
Like that Jeepers Creepers dude at a modeling show.
Right.
What? RC? What? Come on.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
She walked in and was like,
no, don't do that. And that's your girl too. This is RC talking about Caitlin here.
Jeepers. Caitlin. I watched it. Her knees did look a little bit.
Yeah, it's not. It don't. You gotta have the hip and everything. It's a sway with it.
Sky is fine with their gods, as if Washington, while Dallas needs to break the losing streak before the injured players return, they have a good lineup. One that could cause trouble.
If they get in the playoffs.
If CS Racing, Seabiscuit. Okay, Indiana still got to play the Aces, Atlanta, etc.
There's a lot of basketball left, Shantae.
Do you see what I see?
Oh no, they don't. They don't see it. They're not looking over there.
I went to the community tab. Don't see the clip. It was.
No, we got it together.
Got it. Okay. Well, dang, why y'all show up so early? Just 9 a.m. on the West Coast.
She is Bree Wayne, the bot. That is Bree Wayne. Good morning, Bree Wayne. What's good?
Always run us back. You can run us back if you jumping on.
Watch game.
Play it back. Play us back. It's a CC show. Coach Coleman and Set Show. We talked about the WNBA T. Today, you brought you some interesting news about some players going on and Eastern and what the Eastern and Western Conference standings look like. And then, man, Wednesday show gonna be hot for the standards because you got the Commissioner Cup going on.
Exactly, it's gonna be a hot one.
Don't miss Wednesdays. WNBA recap.
Recaps.
What week is that, Seth? For us this Wednesday.
Are we on week 4?
We'll be week 4.
I believe it's week 4.
Week 4 recap this Wednesday, the CC show, because that's what we do, right? We woke up like this.
Woke up like this.
Van Loo, Melbourne, etc. But fit there. Surprise Phoenix has taken a look, given they have some age. But once again, 12. Damn it!
You know what? I'm glad he said that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Coach.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad the CS said that about the age. Could Phoenix be kind of like LeBron, where they just aren't interested in playing with younger players? Like we don't want that. We want to play with seasoned veterans and keep our locker room like that. I wonder if Phoenix and Connecticut have leaned into having a more seasoned roster, and they're not looking at any of the younger players. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the chat. I'm gonna be paying attention to that because I think it could help them right now, but it could also be very damaging to the organization overall as these players get ready to get out of here.
That's right. Overall standings, says
DT give her a spot away on the Olympics team.
Hell no. She on her way out.
They should play 1-on-1 for it. No threes. No threes, 1-on-1.
DT will body her easily. So that's
how bad do you want it?
That one. I think Bree Wade had a good question. What number are the Aces in their conference now? They're third.
I think we three. We three, Bree Wayne. We three.
All right. Was last night an off night for Asia?
With the stat line she had, couldn't be off. It was an off night for the Aces, but Asia with the stat line she threw down, historic stat line. No, 36, 12, and 6. Nah, she was home. Everybody else better catch up, Mustard. Asia going off. Catch up, Mustard. Asia's going off.
Asia was solid. It was the supporting cast. Maddie Segrist with DJ Carrington, the top two most improved players, can post on the blocks, had the fadeaway to go with her well-known perimeter shot. Maddie Segrist, she's spotty though. We had Punky, Choppy. Now I'm gonna go spotty. She's spotty.
DJ Carrington for sure. Sure.
Maddie Segrist is spotty with Dallas.
Yeah, DJ Carrington. I like that pull, CS.
DJ.
Yeah, she's balling. I like the defense.
She water, cause she flowing. She water, for sure. Okay. Not Darkwing Duck. Yes. Is this the cereal? Lionel and Terry and Sheer. Okay. The way y'all talk about sports with insight and wisdom is unique. And man, appreciate you, Rita, Ellen, Roach. Thank you.
What's going on, fam?
And I think of the Cosby Show, Cockroach on Cosby's. I don't know why. It just came to my mind.
Right away, you saw a cockroach. I'm
I don't know why.
Yes, Bree Wayne. Chelsea Gray did make it.
Yes. Coach, it says they didn't call Carmelo Anthony the black hole for nothing. The ball goes into the black hole and it never comes back. Carmelo comes back. Shoots the ball to Carmelo. Yeah, shoot. Right.
He gonna let that thing go.
Yep.
One thing about Carmelo didn't get it done in the NBA, but he turned into something else on the Olympic stage. Carmelo Anthony owned the Olympics. His performance in the Olympics, hands down, some of the best performances I've seen.
Lovely Lele. Nobody's a six playing like Kennedy Carter. She plays with passion and physicality, necessary defensive physicality. That's what she plays with. And
not only that, she should be a starter.
And she attacks the basket.
She should be a starter.
Yeah.
The team is too young to wait for the spark off the bench. They need to work from a lead until they fix their defense. They too young for that. Cece let these people dress her like a spokesperson from Value City, fam. She looked like she was selling couches.
Would you like the deluxe futon?
No. Looked like she okay. Okay, we're giving we have now you get to choose from a free TV or a free gaming system. Which one?
You want a Roku? You want a Roku?
Yeah, we get it. We're giving away fire sticks with those today. End tables anyway.
End tables. You get an end table before and since the draft. It could be argued Dallas could have gone wing and got a slash. Yeah, I agree. They should. You know what Dallas is missing? They're missing a stretch 3 or 4, which Sabali's out, so that fills it. But in the meantime, they need a combo, a stretch 3 or 4 that can play on the wing and then they can play in the post. In the absence of Sabali.
It's CS being nice, talking about maybe they weren't sure. You know they didn't know.
Right.
Maybe they weren't sure or
What do
wanted
you
that.
mean?
They didn't know what to do, CS. Don't be nice. CS up being nice this morning.
Look, they was in the office like this, CS. What is it?
Yeah, what to do?
What to do? Oh. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Did Sabrina go to the 20 Olympics? Sabrina, that's cool.
I have no idea. I don't even remember.
Let's look it up. Jaylen Brown here in Boston is taking his time to know history, lessons learned, and across the board. Yet, how with modern Boston, it is different here. Quotations, is different here. Got you. That part. We'll leave that right there. I think that's well put. Rita, thank you.
Jaylen Brown might be good. Jaylen Brown is good for Boston to me. I really like him there, but you have to understand too. I'm not the biggest Jason Tatum fan either. Like, he's cool.
The Olympic Committee probably wanted to pick Cece, but in all seriousness, could not justify picking her with how the season started and leave. Who what?
And leave off who? Talking about Flau'jae Senior.
Flau'jae Senior. Okay. Flau'jae Senior.
So I agree, and I don't know who said it. It was a comment here. Somebody made the comment that Cece's gonna be in Paris. I don't know who it was. Cece will be in Paris. They're gonna fly her over there. They're gonna figure out a way to highlight her. She's gonna either debut her shoe. She's gonna debut the new Wilson basketball. They're gonna make sure that Caitlin Clark is in Paris and highlighted some kind of way during these Olympics. She's not gonna play, but somebody made the comment, and I agree. She'll be in Paris. They're gonna fly her over. She'll definitely get some publicity. They'll definitely start to introduce her on the global stage as part of USA basketball royalty. But she won't play this year. But I agree. They'll figure out a way to get her over there at least for a day or two.
Hey, 57 in the chat, run them the likes. Make sure you jump on both things. Hit the sub on my page, because without you, there's no us, there's no me. It's the CC show. We had the WNBA team, and we thank you, fam, for bringing your own team to the chat today.
Absolutely.
This we loving it. Here we go. The tower, the Chinese tower, LR is coming. Lee, we just call it Lee. You talk about Lee. is coming along, and that will help LA have an inside 1-2 with Cam, along with Hamby and Rikia slashing from the inside outside. I think it's just getting that chemistry and learning each other, getting comfortable with the playbook. At these beginning games, CS, I feel like they were trying to think too much on the playbook instead of just Nike, just do it. So they got to get some, what they call some more fluidity, just some more just naturalness to how they run their offense. And that's just learning and getting and trusting your team, trusting your coach, trusting your staff, trusting your teammate. So if you have trust there, and it sounds like fluffy, like a Hallmark commercial, but it's real. What you guys says?
No, I agree. Just remember, a lot of veterans in the NBA are looking to get championships at the end of their career. Don't trust young players. Ask Melo about insanity. That's what I said. They just may not want to play with young players. It's like, you know what? It's us or 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Okay, we got a good question here. Is T. Cooper banned from the W for something?
That I'm not sure about. I don't think that there was any banning. I don't know why she's not on any teams. Her name was in a lot of the talk this week, but it was more about who she was dating or didn't date or might have dated. It ain't never about basketball when I hear Tia Cooper's name. But I to me she's a hooper. But I also wondered, is she serious about playing? I don't know what message she's delivering. I can't figure out why she's not on the team, Dronis.
Sure. Melo admitted later on, like his lifespan, that He did not handle Linsanity with Jeremy Lin correctly. Otherwise, they could have contended for titles too. Not sure about the title part. Yeah, he would have got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They would have got to the championship.
I think Linsanity, regardless of what regardless of what Melo did, Linsanity lasted as long as it was gonna last. That was it. It was just that. I haven't seen Chelsea playing yet, Stefan. She was dancing yesterday though. Looked like the movement is there.
They have less to lose and more to gain in the WNBA if they keep veterans. They don't get paid well enough to entice veterans to move teams unless they already in contention for the chip. I agree. Man, we ain't been in here. Al, what time is the game? What time is game time, Sess? We're gonna jump over here.
Oh yeah, so I'm live at 1 o'clock, y'all. I'm live at 1 o'clock for the game.
We don't want to ignore your chats, but we want to jump over here so we give a break, a breather. I got to get some brunch in me.
Oh yeah, get you something to eat, Coach.
Hey, we appreciate
y'all,
my fam. So you gonna go live at 1 or like 12:50 or something?
Yeah, I'm live at 1 for the game. Okay, so y'all come back and rock with me. Who do we got today, real quick? I think the game is at 1. Let me make sure I ain't mixing up my days because I got crazy stuff going on right now. So yeah, 1 o'clock, y'all, for the Liberty and the Sun. Come hang out.
Right.
Yep, 1 o'clock, y'all. So with that, y'all, hey, look, it's been a CC show. We appreciate y'all popping on here with us live. We know that we didn't schedule this. We will be better with this. We're looking to really do this thing more on like a Wednesday and a Friday. This was a makeup show, but we appreciate y'all getting up and checking in here with us. We know it's early. It ain't even 9 o'clock in some places, so we know it's early. We appreciate the support, y'all.
Hey, we didn't get to some of your chats. It's all love. We just want you to get some brunch, get some time, get a quick breather, and we get back for game time. We're gonna be pull up on success, pull up and look at the games live there. And hey, you joined the CC show with the WNBA team. You brought your own team. Thank you for bringing your own team to share with us. Also, we love you for that. Without you, there's no us. Remember, be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance and what you got.
The CC show, the Conscious Conversation show, y'all. We talking everything about hoops. We ain't scared of no topics. Let's go. I appreciate the support. Love y'all to life and back. Y'all show up every time we cut this thing on. We're going to keep doing it. Let's keep growing. Everybody, each one invite one. Let's double this thing up. It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Until next time, y'all, I'm saying stay tuned, talk soon, and keep hooping. Coach.
Man, remember, have a positive and peaceful day. Always protect your peace because you are the most important thing to yourself is you. Till next time, we out.
Yeah, have a great Saturday, y'all. Peace.